Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a loss to the Dallas Mavericks. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Back to George. On the wing, George. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes with confidence. He has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise around. I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers, oh man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
It's stolen by Bagley. Barnes outside. There's the three. Drains the three-pointer.
I've always respected Barnes' ability to hit from downtown. So important for wing players in today's NBA.
Steps back. Here's George. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Inside. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Clippers on the break. And George gets it to go.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
And Fox gets it to go.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here is Barnes. Can't hit from in close. Leonard looking around. Chalk up 2 there.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Barnes outside. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
We often highlight Barnes' athleticism. You see why on plays like that.
Here's George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now, here's Halliburton. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Takes the 3. Drops in the tray. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
And you have to get out on Leonard. His three-point shot is lethal.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And finished off by Bagley.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on it, you pay the consequences.
Clippers foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
Selected with the 12th overall pick back in 2020, Chris, Tyrese Halliburton was ready to play in the league from day one.
Well, that's what you get when you take a guy like Tyrese. He played 2 years in college, a rarity these days. And this game is made for the league. A long guard is 6'5". He can handle the rock, pass it, shoot it. He's just a quality all-around player.
And when Sacramento took Tyrese Halliburton 12th overall in the 2020 draft, they expected him to contribute right away. And Tyrese delivered, winning NBA Rookie of the Month in his first 2 months in the league.
Into the lineup for your Kings, Terrence Davis.
Outside, George. Rebounded by Holmes.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Mitchell outside. Back to Hield. Over Jackson. Mitchell wide open. Sacramento again missing. Such a calming influence on the floor. Halliburton plays Greg way older than his age.
And remember, Halliburton spent 2 years in college. Most of the time we see one-and-done guys, but that second year can do wonders for your career. I stayed for the full 4 years, and that extra experience went a long way.
That's his second personal foul.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Here's Hield. And the rejection by Leonard.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
5 to shoot. Goes back up. They grab their own miss. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Outside, George. Fires for 3. No good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. To the middle. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
Here is Bledsoe. Pass to George. Stolen by Mitchell. Davis with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Ibaka. Clippers trail by 5. Outside Leonard. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. And they double up Davis. Pass to Mitchell. A steal. Got a piece of it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
That's his first
Foul right off the bat. You have to pick up your first one so quick.
Here's Hield. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Medu. 1 second left. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
That's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
Fans, your 916 crew.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Kings.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the sport.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Halliburton for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
That's his first personal.
And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
There's so many great coaches in this league, Kevin. I would hope they had the template of letting their guys get out and go in a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches. I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that criteria.
Leonard, no luck.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Clippers trail by 7. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's his first personal foul.
At times in his career, Ibaka has looked out of control when forced to finish through defenders. That time keeps his poise and reaps the benefits.
Pass to Thompson. Over in the corner, Barnes. They get it back. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
And here's Kennard. Off target from outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
And after spending almost a decade with the Cavs, Thompson had to learn a whole new system last year.
But yeah, Greg, I mean, it's a little easier with their specialists. His rebounding all by itself can help swing the game in your favor. And you know he's going to sacrifice his body on defense.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one's good, Barnes.
The assist.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is the guy who really sees the floor from all different angles.
Leonard attacking. Can't hit that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Halliburton for 3. Tries again. Outside for Bagley. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Bagley the screen. The Kings need to get off a shot here.
Proving to be so elusive there. Bagley moves well and decisively in the pick and roll.
Pass to Leonard to stop the run. And it's Leonard again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Clippers trail by 12. And stolen by Barnes. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Right wing. Back to Kennard. Kennard on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Halliburton. Here's Bagley. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Leonard inside. That one off the back iron and out.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
The assist.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Kennard. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Fox. And again, and Sacramento converting.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. It's an 18-point game. Trying to end the drought. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team.
It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
At the line for the Clippers.
And he's good on the first of 3.
At the line.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
No good on the second free throw. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris. Cross.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
Here's Ibaka. Davis with some nice D. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Holmes. Lets it go. And the shot goes down. And the Kings lead by 18.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Healed with the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Kennard. He takes it in.
Watch out, Luke Kennard cleared the tape.
Batum with the steal. Kennard with the ball. Puts one up from 19. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's just years of experience coming into play. Batum's aggressiveness and basketball savvy, I mean, it puts defenders in difficult spots. We had that one. He's got the open three. He's not going to wait around and give the D a chance to get out on him.
Here's Davis. And the rejection by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
Alex Len.
Three-pointer Healed. Here's Davis. And he makes good on the layup. Davis has got his first 2 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Kennard's shot is off. So the Kings call timeout, their first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Nine seconds left in the second quarter. Holmes can't get it to go in. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal
great
foul.
defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Healed way outside. And that one released in time, but no good.
With the score.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Kings ahead, up 19. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kings leading now by 19 points. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Kennard. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Los Angeles foul.
You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contain.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular season. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Clippers trail by 21. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Bagley. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Is that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
Halliburton with it. Guarded by Bledsoe. To the inside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's George. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Assist goes to.
And that's now 7 points for Kawhi Leonard.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Into the lineup for your Kings. Chimezie Metu.
Outside Bagley. Halliburton outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Bagley. Knocked away. Leonard on the wing. He's got 7. He gets that one. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe.
That's his second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton. And he drops it in from the low post. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting into the open team.
George, no good. Sacramento leading by 19 points. Here's Bagley. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
That's his third.
The Kings making a switch here.
Third team.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for Sacramento. Marvin.
Free throws off from Bagley.
And there's no question that Bagley has a ton of talent. Now it's up to him to meet his potential.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass.
Kawhi Leonard.
11 points in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Down low. And finish off by Bagley.
Well, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to him.
Clippers trail by 21. And here's George for 3. Bagley with the rebound. That's a 2 from Hield. To the paint. Here's Metu. Gets the leader to fall.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Nobody near George. Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
They get it again. And finish off by Bagley.
An exceptional leaper with a great motor. Good luck keeping Bagley off the boards.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Leonard. Covered by Barnes. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Now here's Hield. Guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Medu. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Down low. Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bagley's got 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
Leonard, no luck. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Back to Bagley. Kings moving the ball around. Pass to George. Bledsoe right side. And there's the drive.
Eric Bledsoe.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bledsoe's got 4 this quarter.
And there are few with a more explosive first step than Bledsoe. Gets the angle at will.
Sinks the triple. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to George. And he comes up with the deuce. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you, the option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
And so it's Sacramento sitting at a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Now here's Bledsoe. Outside Batum. Pass to Kennard. The 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Looking to end his cold spell. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Halliburton for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Kennard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Alex Len picks one up.
First team foul.
You got to be more disciplined against elite shooters
Shooting
like
for
Kennard.
Los
He
Angeles.
relishes opportunities at the line.
You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stopped for a coach's challenge. But is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quality over quantity. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
And Davis, here we go. Here's Len. And finally they hit one.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Batum wide open. He fired. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Offensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Bledsoe outside. Drives to the hoop.
Eric Bledsoe.
Banked in off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Back to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Holmes trying to free himself up. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Kennard. Back to Bledsoe. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Alex Len picks one up. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next change?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
Kings foul.
And how about that drive? Bob Bledsoe goes right into the D and gets himself fouled while shooting.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Eric Bledsoe.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
Halliburton for 3. Batum grabs the miss.
Oh, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
In the corner, George with it. Overhealed. That shot off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Fox. Rebound by the Clippers.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting
Paul
out.
George.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused. He's clearly committed to having a big game tonight.
Pass to Len. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play.
Personal foul.
It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
At the line for the
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
The screen from Thompson. Inside. Stolen by Zubac. Outside, George. Thompson with the rebound. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
And they'll get another chance. Pass to Bledsoe. Now George. An easy 2 points on the layup. George has got 17 points here in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
The quick look, no good that time. Sacramento leading by 19. To the middle. Halliburton outside. Back to Len. Second chance shot. Halliburton outside. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Here's Fox. The shot comes out, so the Clippers will take it the other way.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Sacramento.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
To the inside, Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 16.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Paul George with the steal. Here's Batum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal
And the
foul.
athleticism and fearlessness of Batum inside is exceptional. Really testing the
Shooting
defense
for
deep
Los
in the paint.
Angeles.
And he sinks the second. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hield outside. Thompson right side. Trying to find Len. Gets it to him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step